have I known better? Yes. Is it still fun to trade these in? Yes. They are very good content. So this tractor behind me might look like any ordinary 6420 John Deere, because it is. It's an ordinary tractor. It's actually really low hours for its age, but it's a 6420 John Deere. The reason I'm bringing this up is this tractor this morning actually was a topic of discussion, not because of its age, not because it's here, because it was virtually stolen. This tractor behind me was virtually stolen this morning, or attempt to steal it. It was advertised on a fraudulent website called Genesis Equipment Sales. They're based out of Florida. And it was brought to our attention by a good Samaritan that saw the tractor on there, and it looked like too good of a deal to be true, because it was. This tractor was advertised for $22,000, I believe, $22,500, which is about 30% of what its real value is. So it's gonna get some people to call because it looks like a legit website. It looks like a legit equipment company, but the pricing is too good to be true. So this guy called, found out it seemed like kind of like a scam, did a search online and found the exact same serial number listed on our website, a legit dealership for sale. And you might ask, why do so people do this? They do it to steal money, because they're looking for someone to get really interested in this tractor, take a deposit, and then delete the site and disappear from the face of the earth. And that's what they were doing. So we turned them in. I'm not sure what's actually gonna happen, because what they're doing is not technically illegal until they actually take someone's money. Yes, they're falsely advertising. I guess that is illegal, but it's really hard to go after because there's a lot bigger fish to fry in this world. But I just wanted to bring it to your attention. If you see a tractor that's too good of a deal, or too good to be true, 20% of what the market's bringing, it's because it is too good to be true. And don't fall for it, because scumbags like Genesis Equipment Sales in Florida are trying to steal your money. And once they do, they'll set up another dealership with a different name just like it, with a bunch of fake listings, but they'll be real equipment. So this is really here. It's really for sale. But they were virtually trying to sell it for a way better deal, just to get a down deposit money, and the rest is history. You're out your money. You don't get this tractor because it's here, and we own it, not them. And I just want everyone to be aware that that is going on daily in this industry. They are fishing for anyone that's gonna give them a bite, and once they get a bite, they'll pull really hard, and they will try to get your money. Don't part with your money until you can physically touch it, see it, and confirm that it's legit, or deal with a reputable business like ours and many others across the country that are real businesses and not too good to be true pricing. I wish we could sell everything at that price. We'd have phone call. Our phone would be ringing off the hook. Our lot would be empty in a day if we actually did what they're doing. But they don't have a lot to begin with, and there's no equipment on their lot. It's probably a house address somewhere in Florida, and it's probably not even where they're physically at. They're probably in another country. That's why they get away with it, and they keep doing it. But anyways, just so you know, if it's too good to be true, it most likely is. And that 6420 is still for sale, and it is still a good tractor. And whoever buys it is gonna really enjoy it. But I just wanna let you know, virtual tractor theft is happening daily. It might sound silly, but it's real. And the reason it's real is because it's probably worked. And they're gonna keep doing it until everyone gets smart enough that it isn't gonna work and they can't win anymore. So I just wanna bring awareness to it so we can stop it one virtual tractor theft at a time. But thanks. Are you making it brand new?
Kinda.
The Magic Man. Hey, you're kind of famous after your Facebook.
Really?
Yeah, Feliz cumpleaños a ti.
Feliz cumpleaños a ti, feliz cumpleaños, Big Boss.
Yeah, everyone has been talking about it. Singing happy birthday. Ooh, it's funny how the dirt, it just accumulates under there, huh? Take all the shields off, painting it up. Very nice. So it's raining outside. And I keep doing it, but traded in some more Bransons. Let's go see what they look like. Cross your fingers. Well, it's pouring down rain, and sometimes it's better to use a cardboard box to sit on than try to dry off the seat to move it. If it wasn't parked in front, I'd probably leave it, but we gotta get the evidence out of the way. There we go. See? I just use that like that. It's better than wiping it off. You still get wet. It's Washington. Oh, but you don't get that wet. Start it up here. Fires right up. Hopefully the front end doesn't blow up on me this time. Hydraulics. The hydraulics on these are a little weak. Like every time you run it, the engine bogs. It's the only brand I've seen that on. Oh, it says we're in neutral. Yeah, we're in C. That neutral thing, I don't think actually works. It's moving. Brakes on. Well, there ain't much power here. We're in C, so that's high gear. Still, there ain't much. It's kind of got an auto throttle rev to it. If you couldn't tell, it's pissing down rain right now. This was a poor choice. There's the other one. White wheels, red wheels. I'm just moving it, but I'm probably not going to move the other one. It looks good over there. It's raining a lot, and I didn't wear the right coat. I might just park it. Still, so, you know, maybe right on this snow pile. Oh, she don't like to turn. There's a problem with these things. I think the four-wheel drive's on. That doesn't. Ah! Yeah, the four-wheel drive's stuck on. Should have I known better? Yes. Is it still fun to trade these in? Yes. They are very good content. We're parking it right here. Take the key. Yeah. I think if there was a Guinness Book of World Records for trading in Bransons, I might be in the runnings. I don't even know. I can't even count how many I've traded in. But the reason is there's a local dealer here that sells them, and most people don't trade tractors in at those hours. There's a reason. But we're here to take them. We add them to our fleet. 2 buckets. Got a Branson over there yonder with a backhoe too. Gotta take the keys out. I'm gonna leave this one here. It's too wet for me to sit there and... Yeah, that's another Branson. That's a different customer, but yeah. These two came from the same customer. So, yeah. We're gonna clean them up, service them up, hopefully sell them up. And they'll be on our website shortly. Hey Dan, what are you doing?
Oh, I'm just cleaning up the shop, waiting for the crew to come back. Got to make it so Lane can get back to work on his 3 heads here.
He's had a baby.
Yep, he's had a baby, and now he's coming back to work on Monday.
Oh, that quick, huh?
We were using his work area for storage while we were getting all these big machines in and out, so now I have to clean it up so he doesn't look cross-eyed at me when he gets here.
Give you a butch look?
Yeah.
So the best part about trading in tractors, I traded in those Bransons. The best part is we sell the new tractors to the customer, and they're not Bransons, they're Kubotas. So today's the day we're going to deliver the 2 new tractors. They brought us the trades. We're delivering the new ones. It's the great part of the deal. But yeah, it's a rental yard just right down the road. Literally a football field, maybe 2 football fields down the road from our property line. And we're going to deliver them. But I could spend most of my time trying to get out on the road to get there because it's a busy road. Yeah, I already have problems getting on the road because someone's trying to pull in here. And I'll move out of the way. L series. But yeah, since they're so close to our dealership, we drive the tractors to them, and I just got to go pick the guy up that drove them. We're gonna do this twice, and the traffic is horrible. This is the worst time to do it. This guy's gonna park right in front of me. Yeah, you're supposed to leave the opening of the driveway, but he didn't. It caused traffic problems. Oh yeah, this is just horrible. Shift. But yeah, right down the road from our dealership. I should have just made him walk back, but that would take more time. Thought it'd be more nice and drive to pick him up. But it's Westside Building Supply, local business to us, building center, and they also do rentals. And they have a couple of our excavators, a skid steer, and now 2 tractors. And yeah, I'm gonna pick up Grant. There he is waiting for me. 1 delivery down, 1 to go. To make 2. Plus a skid steer. And yeah, that'd be 3 actually. We already did the skid steer. He beats me every time. So I took in another trade, PCB TLB. I sold this new like 8 years ago. Customer got a lot of good use out of it. He ended up buying an excavator, a mini excavator. And so he doesn't use the backhoe anymore. He just was using the loader bucket. So he traded it in on a wheel loader, a smaller wheel loader. So yeah, it's got the fork attachment. He parked it kind of in the middle of the road here. So we're just gonna move it and take it for a spin. If the key's in it, which I think I know where the secret hiding spot is on these. Very secret. Let's see if I'm right. Oh, I'm not right. There's no key. No key. I think I would have brought my keys out here, but I think I forgot. We're gonna have to go find a key.
A few moments later.
So I found the key. Happened to be on my key ring. Go figure. Oh, she don't want to start because she was left in gear. Now it should start. Very good runner. There we go. Anyways, it's a good old machine. Not even old. It's only 10 years old. Not even cool. Not even 10 years old. But it's a 4-speed manual transmission. It's a simple backhoe. It's beeping at me because I have my park brake on. It drives a lot like our forklifts, our big rough terrain forklift. It drives a lot like that. Whereas you can just push the brake and stop. You don't have to clutch. It's pretty nice. You like my new trade? You like my new trade? Oh yeah, I traded in. The younger generation just doesn't appreciate a tractor loader backhoe. They almost seem, they kind of look at them for what maybe they are in the industry today. Somewhat of a dinosaur. They're not as common as they used to be. I remember when I was younger, TLB, tractor loader backhoe, was very popular. And then this thing came along called the mini excavator and really destroyed the market share of tractor loader backhoes. Fun fact, did you know JCB, the one I'm currently sitting in, is a 3CX JCB, but JCB invented the backhoe. I got a cool poster in our office. This thing's beeping at me. I don't know why. Got a cool poster in my office that explains the kind of the evolution of the backhoe. And JCB does claim to have invented it. I think they had to be one of the first. JCB is, a couple of fun facts about JCB. JCB is a privately owned company, one of the only ones in the world. Another one we also represent is Kloss, family owned. Both companies are family owned, can't buy them on the stock exchange. Family owned companies, and they've gotten rather large, and it's kind of a cool thing. You don't see that a lot these days. A lot of companies, once they get to that size, sell out and either get bought out, sold out, consolidate, merge. Think of the word, you can imagine it. It's happened. But JCB has not done that. And this backhoe is very tight. I'm actually pretty happy with it. I'm driving it right now. I did drive it the other day before I traded it, but I just wanted to reconfirm it, and I had to move it, and I thought it'd be fun to drive on the lot. Mainly to get everyone excited, because you just don't see a big tractor loader backhoe as much anymore. This one's just beeping at me because it's excited. I'm not sure why it's beeping at me. It does have 1,429 hours. I sold this thing new. It's a very useful tool on the job site. It's got the forks out front, backhoe in the back. It's kind of the mullet machine, you know, business in the front, and a party in the back. It's a combination, so you can use it for multiple things. But right now, I'm just using it to find a parking spot. Can you fire it up? No, the spinner. I mean the trencher, sorry. Oh yeah, low RPM. Oh yeah. Does it move faster? Does it move faster? Oh yeah. SE Rents, rent it today. Here we go. So the weather's getting warmer. Believe it or not, a week ago, I was on vacation and we had an awesome snowstorm, I guess. Like a foot of snow. I came back, it was over. And today, the last week, it's been really nice here. Almost spring-like weather a little bit. Almost hitting 60 degrees. But anyways, spring's coming. We got a lot of exciting stuff coming. We got a deal. A bunch of these tractors, these are Kubota Narrows, they're coming in. We got 29 of them coming in, and these are the first few that are coming in. And we're gonna run them through the shop, recondition them. Not really recondition them, but clean them up, because they're low hours. They're, you know, they're ranging hours, but I was coming out here, I heard they came in, so I was gonna check them out. They got these neat hitches on the front from Edwards. We'll leave them on most likely, but they're just a little different, unique, and just checking them. I think most of them are probably gonna need seats, but I was just checking them out. But we got a bunch of these coming in, and we're gonna run them through, get them cleaned up, and get them put back for sale. A few of them are typical with trades. You usually run into stuff missing, like the drawbar. Well, it's got all 3-point arms, that's nice. You know, this hitch was designed specifically for something, but they needed to add just something, so they put this nice weld on here, and they welded a bolt. It was probably really important. Yeah, definitely gonna need some new seats on some of these. So the seats can they can wear out pretty easily. Even though these are low hours, like I'm talking 500 hours, seats are pretty vulnerable to whatever's sitting in them if there's something, tool scraping up against them all the time. So yeah, this one's missing a drawbar and a top link. That stuff adds up. When you look at a drawbar and a top link, that's, you know, $800 maybe, times by 29 if you're missing all of them on all of them. That adds up to a big price difference. So we're gonna see if we can get those from the previous owner. Hopefully they still have them. But yeah, definitely some on the farm welds there. Yeah, we'll have to fix that up or get rid of it. But yeah, they got an interesting tire configuration. So we saw some narrow tractors. These are not the stock tires that came on these. We were talking about it. We think they're from an M5660 front and rear. And they did this for, I believe, ground clearance, to get them up a little higher off the ground. And I imagine they chose this tire setup off that tractor because of the ratio. The ratio had to be correct between front and rear. And I bet you that's why they did that. These were not originally sold by us. They were sold by a different dealer. So we're just taking them in and gonna get them back out in the market. One part of taking them in is we got to run them through the shop, and I've been told that 2 of them are already in the shop. So I'm gonna go take a peek at what are they finding on them. It's a little new territory for us, taking this many of the same unit in on trade with low hours from a customer we weren't really sure about. We don't know who this guy was really, so we don't know what their maintenance was like. We're gonna find out though. Yep, we need another seat. Looks like we are doing something with the valving there. Pretty clean units other than the seats in them. Those don't look like steel toe boots.
Yeah.
Can I drop a wrench on them?
Sure.
I won't do it. I won't do it. What are they checking out, John?
Oh, so far, yep.
Yeah, just need new seats, right?
New seats, some new oil in it,
Some new oil,
some more, little more love.
little love.
Yeah.
They did some nice weld job.
So what's this whole frame do, Mike?
It's a good question. I honestly don't 100% know, but I believe it was to pull carts. And on some of them, I believe they had hydraulics on them because they got the hydraulics, they got routed. I should figure out what that was actually for.